What's up, everybody?
How's everybody doing today?
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
Oh, yes.
As you guys can see, we've got some guests with us. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Denise.
Marcel.
It's all Grady, guys. They made it here. Yeah, there you go.
It's all Grady.
You guys drove in this morning and got here. We're getting ready to do the well house behind us.
Yes, yes.
Got everything all set up. Old Betsy sitting next to us. I think, what else do we need over here? We just need to get the sand.
We
Wheelbarrow
got
in.
the sand. I got the wheelbarrow. We need the sand. We need the speed levels. And I think that's everything that we need up here right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to cut out some wood real quick for the actual door frame. And I got to cut out that one steel plate for the header. And that's basically it.
Yep.
I'll do that when you're mixing the first batch.
It's going to be exciting. We're going to show you guys how to do this whole block learning thing. I want to give a shout out before we even start to Nick with Mudman Masonry, because man, you showed us how to do all this stuff last year, and he didn't have to do that. He was just, a local out here that we had talked to, and he gave us his pointers, and now we get to pass those pointers on to you guys. So
Awesome.
yeah,
And we appreciate
thanks, Nick.
Yes.
yeah. So how's everything going with your build, guys?
It's going good.
Yes.
We got our concrete poured last night.
Heck
Ooh,
yes,
that's
heck yes.
exciting.
Yeah. So
They worked late into the night, and we actually haven't even seen it
we
yet.
haven't even seen it yet.
Oh my gosh. So when you guys
Alright.
leave here, it's going to be like a super surprise for you guys.
We
Yeah.
seen it in the dark, and
We
it
did.
wasn't finished. That was at like 7 o'clock at night, and they were there till 1:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh. No wonder you're so, you were like, I'm tired today.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Working
wonder.
on little sleep here.
Girl,
It's okay, though.
I know the feeling.
Yes.
I know the feeling. We're going to definitely show you how to do all this stuff that we know. I mean, we're not experts or anything, but Gary over here.
It's honestly, it comes down to the mud.
Yeah.
It comes down to the mud, the texture of it, and knowing what to do if it's too wet or too dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if it's too dry, you're going to be fighting it. If it's too wet, you're going to be fighting it.
Right.
Either which way is going to be a pain in the butt, and that perfect texture.
That's our
the
next
key.
phase.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is what you're about to teach us.
Yes.
Yes.
And we would have drove 100 hours to get this experience.
Yeah, there's no experience like hands-on experience.
Yep.
There's nothing like it. Like, you can learn from others, but until you can feel it and see it and do it,
Yes.
sometimes you just don't get it.
And we've had a lot of help
Yeah.
from all kinds of places that I never even thought I'd get help from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like information help, though. It's the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For us, I mean, it's great. It's awesome, and I love it. But the hands-on
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
is
yeah.
going to be like,
Yeah.
it's priceless to me
Oh, yeah.
to be able to do this. So,
Heck yeah.
so thank you guys.
Well, thank you guys for
Yes.
coming out and, being friends and stuff like that. You guys are awesome people. That's why, we met at Bobbleheads,
Yep.
Yeah.
being part of the community and stuff, and
Yeah.
love it. Absolutely love it.
Heck yeah.
That sucked us right in.
It did.
Right?
We drank the Kool-Aid.
And then you guys came out at 4th of July too, and
Yep.
we're all gonna
Yeah.
get together. The family's gonna get together tomorrow for Drew's Lens,
Yes.
his birthday, or not birthday,
Welcome
his
home
welcome
party.
home party.
Yeah.
Well, his birthday was just recently too. So, but-
Happy birthday, dear.
Is he 18 now?
yeah, right. But yeah, you guys. So this weekend is going to be a lot of fun, guys. We get to hang out with It's All Grady. We're going to go hang out with some of the other people in the community. But today, I'm mostly excited. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I'm most excited to be playing in the mud again. I can't.
It's just
I'm
because
not-
we're here. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing the excitement exactly as yours, Babe, but at the same time,
Hey.
I'm still looking forward to it because we're gonna have help this time
Yeah.
with it, and it's gonna be good. You're gonna be laying some block, and you're gonna be right there, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay,
I will.
and
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good hands-on. Like
Yep.
it's gonna be great.
How many? It took us an entire day, right, for you to lay the first one.
We didn't even get one in.
That's what
the
I'm
first
saying.
day.
So the second.
Like,
I watched
Yeah.
that video.
Oh my goodness, I fought with that mud like like
It was.
nobody's business.
Yeah, I was not.
sitting
I'm not
there
understanding
pounding on
how
it,
to do the
trying
mud.
to get it to where it is, and I'm like, I mixed it exactly like you said. I mixed it to the T. Yeah, it was way
And
too
it
sandy.
it was too dry.
Way too sandy. Way too dry. Way too everything, and yeah, that was a nightmare.
So
And
today, what I guess I was trying to get to is today, if when we're doing it, If you're like, I want to throw the mud, throw the mud. It's okay.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna be brutally honest with the mud. You're gonna see it.
Gary will be like, this is
Don't take offense to it, baby. I'm just saying.
I'm good.
Though,
I think I got this
no,
down.
I
I
know.
mean, after how many courses and how many courses,
yes.
I can do, yeah.
But I'm brutally honest when it comes down to the mud because
Yeah.
I already know how it is. And if it's, I'd rather it be a little bit too wet than too dry.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, because you can add a little bit, or you can throw cardboard over it, let it dry out a
It'll
little
suck
bit, and
up
then
into it.
use it. You know, to where if it's too dry, now you're having to add water to it and mix it in and everything else. And the mixing aspect, you want to try to limit that as much as possible with your own hand because the fatigue is real.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
You guys are going to have Popeye arms.
When I watched you guys struggle with that first block, like I was trying to watch it and see what I was up against. I was like, man, one day and they didn't even get it set. I was like, oh, what are we up against?
And
You
I
guys
thought,
got this.
I thought
Have
I had
faith
it
in
right
you.
the second day with like the mix. I was like, this is a lot better, you know.
Well-
and then he comes out and he's all, this is way too dry.
Yeah.
And like he was all, this is crap. Like
That
this
was-
mud is crap.
that
and,
was
like,
funny.
I was
That
I
like,
was
don't want to put
funny.
any
Oh,
pressure on anybody, but our
Yeah.
success is hinging on
Yeah.
your ability to teach.
Teach.
Oh,
me.
we got this.
you.
We got this.
you.
I will say too, in Gary's defense with the one block, right? So Gary started off the bat with the hardest possible thing possible because he was doing the 12-inch blocks.
Right.
And he was setting a corner of a 12-inch block. So like the first off the bat, the first learning how to do anything, he set himself up with the hardest task, which was great because it made the rest of it a lot easier.
Yes.
But he had to like hit it right in the face with the hardest task right away.
Make sure it's square on because
Yeah.
that first block sets the tone
It
for
did.
everything else.
So
So
we're-
I
Was that your
all-
first block?
That was
Very
his
first,
very
yeah.
ever.
ever.
See, that's-
And that's
We
like,
already have a one-up because we get to learn from you guys. So.
Well, and we'll set you up for success, man.
Yes.
You're going to be set up for success. I mean, Nick, again, was an amazing teacher. He didn't have to
Man.
do this. He's been doing that for, 20 or more years, he was telling us. He's been
Yes.
a Mason and been doing it. And he came out and he spent a day, at least a couple days out here just going over everything. And whenever I had
Nice.
questions, I would just text him and be like, hey,
send him pictures and be like,
send him
what do you
pictures
think
and
about
he would-
this?
yeah,
like, is
and
that
he
okay?
was
And
just-
he's like, you're going above and beyond. That's perfect.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like,
He's
oh,
like-
okay, sweet. And like, ease
Probably
the,
hear that a lot,
Ease
huh?
the
ease the
stress.
nerves and the
Yep.
stress of everything.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
because
happy.
I don't know what stress you guys are under. You guys were
Ooh-wee.
just digging everything, and
Mhm.
now you said you got the concrete done, right? So now your pipes, they're in. That's where it is, dude. That's
Yeah.
that's where it
You
is.
have to be right.
They better
Yes.
be right.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know the feeling. Like,
Because
That
the plumbing
stress.
it was our first plumbing experience as well. We had never done any
Yeah,
plumbing.
yeah,
Not
the same.
plumbers.
Everything's a
Same.
first. You
Yep.
know, everything's a
Same.
first.
Oh, that stress was insane with that plumbing.
Yeah. I think I made it worse than it had to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
The stress, the stress level didn't need to be that high.
yeah. No, yes. When I'm looking back at it, I'm right there with you on that. But
Yep.
like the stress, like we had the guys right there, and that day they were like getting everything set for the next day for concrete, and I was like, they're trenching everything while I'm gluing everything, and I was all,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, dude, I hope I got this right because if I screwed it up at all, concrete's gonna be in here, and
Yep.
I'm not gonna know until it's too late. And
Yep. I'll
Oh
be
my
out here with the
goodness, man.
jackhammer again. And
We
So-
were kind of in that position too. Marcel was like crunch time, and
Mm-hmm.
we had those guys coming in trying to help us get ready for their job as well. And
They
it
wanted
was
to
a
put
lot of
everything back in
pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
as I was taking it out. Yeah.
Mhm.
you're like,
A lot
the
of
pressure
pressure.
is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were awesome though.
Yeah.
They
they
were
were
more than
so
happy to
good.
try to help me understand plumbing too. Now they didn't know as much about the plumbing as they thought they did.
Yeah.
Our plumber already gave us a description how to
Yeah.
do it, and
Cut and dry.
I took a right turn somewhere and
It happens.
didn't stay on course, and yeah, we had to call him back, and he set us straight, and we got it all put together, and it was so freaking awesome. The
That's
feeling
awesome.
of accomplishment for something that you've never
Yes.
done,
Yes.
Yes.
especially when you're so scared, is just absolutely amazing.
Yes.
The
yes.
mountain can seem so high when you are at the bottom and you're starting to climb it, but the closer you get to the top and to the other side, the more it's just
You
released.
can breathe.
Yeah.
You
and-
know?
Well,
Yeah.
another thing is it's a lot easier when you have other people to kind of bounce off of or
Yeah.
even lean on at times of
Yeah.
heavy stress.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
we are so grateful for you guys
Oh,
Mhm.
teaching us what you know, and we look forward to today.
It's going to be a good day. It's going to be fun.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. I know I said it before. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I am. I'm looking forward to sharing what we know.
Yes.
You know, that makes me excited, and because it's like Nick helped us, we can help you, and then you guys can help somebody else. It's
Yeah.
like it's continuing on that. So I'm happy to do that and be a part of that.
Yeah.
And you guys, I can't wait when you guys finally do get it all set up. We have to for sure come and take a look at like everything that you guys have done, and like
Mhm.
walk in your building and see your guys' and feel your walls.
We'll have
gonna be
to
awesome.
have a
Yeah.
big get together or something.
That would be so
Yeah.
much
Heck
fun.
yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Heck yeah.
Well, we are going to have a get together tomorrow for Drew. We're actually going to have a get together tonight just here with us, the 41.36. Anthony and Rox, they're making some ribs right now. They're going to be cooking for the crew and getting that done, which is
That's
awesome.
awesome.
And then tonight we're going to be going live on their channel. So I think we're going to grub out, and when the workday is over, we're all going to eat, and then after we eat, we're going to go live and we'll share stories with you guys and hang out, and it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
So 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8 o'clock on It's All Grady.
Our very
Heck
first
yeah.
live.
I know.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
So guys, let's make it a good one. It's going to be their very first live. Are you
It's gonna be
kidding
fun.
me?
Oh my goodness.
All right, you guys. We appreciate
Let's
you coming
share
to
the-
check it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
Let's
love
share
the
the love,
support.
you guys.
I've been able
Yeah.
to talk Denise out of it every time. She's mentioned this a few times. And maybe our internet might be good enough there.
Well, look, you guys have a good channel. You guys have really great videos on
Yes.
your channel. You have a great story, and I mean, I might be a little biased because like I can relate to the struggle, you know. So like I feel
have
connected with
nightmares
y'all.
watching
Like,
your guys' stuff
with that.
sometimes
Yeah.
when it's
You
like
know?
deja vu. I'm like, oh my goodness, I remember this part.
Yeah,
I don't
we
want to.
feel
It's
connected with you
deja
guys in
vu.
that
I'm
way, like-
thank you, that's all done.
yeah,
I know it. I know the pain of what you guys are going through.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
We're not alone.
No,
No,
you're not
no,
alone.
not at
at
all.
all. Not at all.
We do look forward to passing on any knowledge. Yeah.
Now that you guys got that slab though, man, you guys are on the up and up. It's so much more smoother selling. I'm telling you this right now. All right, the blocks, it's a bit of a nightmare here and there, just mainly lifting and the mud itself. But it's honestly, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as what a lot of people think.
It
and
becomes,
I overthought it like no tomorrow.
Hmm.
And you don't have to overthink it. I'm gonna show you everything that I learned from that to where I could have eased my brain a lot more. But
Nice.
you know.
We'll just send you pictures and questions.
You could.
I
We'll
went
help.
a little
We'll help.
OCD crazy on that guy, but you don't have to be that crazy.
I'm not like that. Okay, I am.
Took apart. What did you take apart? Well, anyways, you took apart something because it was only like a fraction off, and it's inside the wall for the
Oh.
plumbing.
Yeah. I am.
When we were on crunch time,
But I
it
would
would
have
have been
known.
okay.
Yeah.
It would have been okay.
Yeah.
But I did. I cut it down and redid it just so it was.
Sounds like something Gary would do.
It was. You could look.
Sound very similar there, buddy.
I mean,
yeah.
there's right, and then there's close enough, and I wanted to be right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No,
That's
100%. 100% with that. This is going to be close enough.
This is gonna be close enough.
Yeah.
This is going to be close enough. I'm just going to say that. Like, I could go a lot crazier on this, but
Well, you're
it's
not
not
living in it.
structurally. Yes,
It's a small well house. It's 5 foot by 5 foot.
structurally,
And
there's
what?
going
How
to
high
be
are we going on it? How many? We're
4 feet.
4 feet high.
And then the front's only going to be 4'8", and that's it. Like
Think
we're
glorified
Pretty small.
dog
we're
house.
talking a very
Yeah.
small, exactly glorified. It's going to be probably
It's a
a
well
little
house.
bit taller than the pallet
Yeah,
already.
don't need to be fancy.
Like
no,
that's
it's
it.
it's to keep it from freezing.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
legit all it needs to do. It needs to keep everything from freezing. Later on down the road, if we need to take the tank out or anything, you could either take it out the door, you could take it out the roof.
Yep.
You could, I mean, if we want to add anything to it, you could drill a hole inside the block because we're not filling up the blocks with concrete.
Right.
Not doing that. It doesn't need to because on
Right.
the inside of the well house, you could easily put that same foam board stuff that we had on the outside of our building. It's flat and it just, you know,
warm enough.
keeps it warm enough. It doesn't need to.
Stay
They
away from
say
freezing.
all you need is just a light bulb to keep it warm enough.
Yeah,
in there.
Yep.
and I mean, it'll be great. It's going to do
gonna
just
work.
fine.
Our well house hasn't froze up yet, and it doesn't even have a light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a wood.
And it's a
I'll tell you what.
dilapidated.
Last year, you know, we're in trailer life and everything. Winter came upon quick when we had, you know, water and stuff.
Yeah.
A plastic 33-gallon trash can and like a tiny bit of pink foam insulation around upside down. That kept it during that big ice storm that we had last year where there was like snow-nados and all this stuff. And that was it, and it kept it from freezing.
Yeah.
So if that'll keep it from freezing, like
All it is
It's
is
we
fine.
should do something like that because we're still just working with the hoses and
Yeah.
we just
Yeah.
had a
We've already
freeze.
we've already
We've
froze
been
up twice
frozen.
this
you
year.
need to do something quick. I mean, the big plastic and, you know,
if you
insulation
have
wraps.
hoses out and about,
know?
try to get them up off the ground.
I have like
Oh, yeah,
I
that
have
would be a
like
good
400 feet of
idea. A
hose.
lot. It
Yeah.
is quite a bit.
So we're it's ran up the hill, and then I poked it out of the ground and
Okay.
hosed it back down to the campers,
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
like 5 acres away.
Well, we're hoping that we at least get to the water at some point, which will allow us to redo some of the water lines, and we
Yeah.
could add in something closer to the campers
Yeah.
Yeah.
for a spigot. Because we did up by the house, we added another one up there. I don't know if you guys seen that video. We had to find the water line. That was fun. We were digging everywhere in the yard. There was holes everywhere. Marcel had
It
got
was
the
fun.
tractor out, and
A backhoe
then he
is
didn't
fun.
even fill them in
Backhoe is fun.
afterwards.
Was it like
I got
almost
to-
groundhogging looking for groundhogs?
It was.
Yes.
I dug a hole here, and then I wasn't good at digging holes, but I
You
mean,
got your practice then, though.
man, it was so fun.
Got your
Yeah.
practice then.
Yeah, we tore that house down with a backhoe and dug holes everywhere. And
All
I'm still not real good at it, but it's fun.
So,
right.
guys watching this, on their channel, they're actually, like we've been talking about, they're working on building their walkout basement, and then are you guys building up on top of it? You guys have a floor plan video yet? Or
Somewhat.
have you guys?
Somewhat. I mean, our
everyone's gonna
layout
wanna
is
know what's your
kind of
end game, you know?
generic. We haven't. It's pretty nailed down,
Yeah.
I guess.
And
for
we
the
put it on the
top
video.
floor. Yeah, we did.
There's some rooms that are left to interpretation yet. So
Yeah.
our definitive rooms, which are the plumbing rooms, they are where they are now.
Yeah.
The rest can be moved around a little bit because it's a small house.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of moving around, but we can a little bit. So not everything is nailed down.
Hey man, even
Heck
with us,
yeah.
like we have plans, but even with us, not everything is nailed down. We haven't built the cabin yet.
Right.
The basement is the basement, and we know what the future plans are going to be for that, you know. But for us, when we get to working on that other part, like, who knows, you know? We might
Yeah.
decide that we want the closet over there. We might decide that we want,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
We keep flip flopping
Yeah,
our stairs.
that's where we're struggling is with the stairs.
The
Trying,
stairs.
trying to fit stairs in such a small house because it has such a big footprint,
Yes.
and it doesn't matter. It
Where
takes
you
up
put
it takes up the
it,
space
yeah.
that it takes up, and
Stairs are,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the one.
Gary had a
that's
cutout
where,
for the stairs.
man, I flip flopped
struggled
with
with
those
it.
stairs like no tomorrow, and then I was like, nope, they're here.
Well,
This
when
is
we-
what's going on, and I put my foot down on it because I was flip flopping back and forth with how the stairs were so much, and I was like, no, I got to make this decision. I just got to do it now because that's it. Like,
then
and
when we-
stop worrying about it, stop stressing about. This is how it's going to be then.
When we built our stairs, we built the middle part up too high, and we ended up having to cut out that cutout section because our stairs, where
and
we were
that
planning
too.
on how, like, how it was going to be,
was
that
just
middle, we built it up when we shouldn't have right there, so then we ended up having to cut that out.
No,
So,
I don't really think about it. I was hitting it. I
hey,
was going, you know.
We
and
were-
then
we-
I looked at it as soon as I got that Dura wire in, and I put it in, and I was looking at it, back at it, and I'm all, wait a second. That's not supposed to. I'm like looking at it that top, and I'm all, crap. I'm like, this is not going to work out at all because we're not walking into the stair or
Yeah, we'd have
walking
to
down
be
in the
like-
basement like this. And I was all, man, well, there goes that.
So stairs can definitely be tricky.
man, it's trying to do a layout in a little house.
Yeah.
is difficult. Like that's been like the most. If I was gonna try to say which stress has been the most stressful, not knowing how to do the jobs, we've been down this road, and we know we can learn, and we learn and do it.
Yes.
But to try to come up with the floor plan for our It's like a monumental thing to build your own home. For us anyways, right?
Right.
It seems like you guys.
Yes.
And we're trying to nail it all down now in the last seconds of the game here. And yeah, it's been a challenge.
I definitely would have, if I would have had some kind of, I don't know, knowledge of what the future would have been, I would have had our floor plans created long before.
Yeah.
Because when it came down to crunch time and I'm trying to figure out how to fit everything we want in this space in such a small amount of time, you know, you kind of compromise a lot and then forget things, and you're like,
Well, for me, I'm finding that it's kind of nice to have the fluidity because, like, we went from living in a big house to a tiny camper, and I know you guys are feeling the same crunch, right?
Yeah.
And so your way of living and, like, your lifestyle changes. And so since you're going through so many different lifestyle changes, by the time that you get into your house, your life is going to look 100% different than what it did before. So the things that you would have been planning for before are no longer needed, and now you need different things. So it's okay, like, for it to ebb and flow, and when you're making your own home and you're making your own way and homestead.
I agree.
And, like,
The biggest thing that I think
everything doesn't have to be black and white.
it's okay. It's okay.
I think the biggest thing that a lot of people forget too, like at least like even us, we all forget. We always are like overthinking or underthinking things, or saying, hey, this should be done at this time, and it takes 12 times longer or something like that. Is like every single thing that we are doing, there's a specific job and a specific field for each individual thing. Like concrete, that's its own.
There's its own
Plumbing,
specialty.
that's its own. You
Right.
know,
Its own
like
specialty.
electrical, that's its own.
And you're mixing
You
it all
know,
together.
framing, that's its own. Like, and then sheetrock, that's its own. Like,
Yeah, there's
there's so many
professionals in
different
each different-
aspects, and it's a lot to take in when you don't do it on a day to day, and it's like, holy moly. But it gives you a lot more respect for everybody out there. And it's like, you guys know what you're doing. Like,
Well, you know what? We've watched so many videos of you guys' build. I mean, we've missed a few here and there, but like just watching how you guys have done everything, it's inspiring because even though we have contracting experience, like there's nothing, you can't compare that to building from the ground up.
No.
And like the hands-on and seeing how well together your building is put up, it's just, your home is going to be beautiful. And I mean, you guys did a great job.
thank you.
And your guys' is too. Thank you so much, though. But your guys' is too. Like, you guys have just as much, you know, you guys have it too. You guys are going to get this. And you have the experience too. When I come to be doing some painting, I want to learn about that tip you were telling me about with the tape and the caulking.
Yeah.
I want to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
I want to, it's going to be coming up.
You made it possible. I don't know if this sounds weird or not, if I'm even explaining it correctly. But it was possible in my mind to even be able to do this because we watched you guys. Now, when we started this journey, we didn't know Simple Life Reclaimed. We had no idea who Simple Life Reclaimed was. We watched like Homesteading. It was like,
it was when we wanted to move to Arkansas, when we
Googled
found
it, or
you
we
guys.
YouTubed.
We were watching you in Denver.
And I was like, holy, they're doing the same thing
Yeah.
that we're doing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, thank you. We're not alone.
Yes, it's very comforting to know that like the path has been walked down before.
Yes.
Like that's a really comforting thing. I was in the same position, you know. There's several of the OGs that we've watched for such a long time, right? And it's comforting to know. And even the people and the subscribers, right? They'll tell us stories about how like when they were kids and their parents did this. So I know it's even beyond, you know. Think about it, like Oregon Trail and. You know, it's like the pioneers, and you know, it's been done. But to have it in our day and age where it is more rare, it is more of a, it's not a super
popular thing.
Yeah, it's not. It's becoming more, and I love the fact that it's becoming more. I think that I would love for it to be more of the norm.
It takes a level of courage to take the risks and the chances that you guys have taken, that we've taken.
Yeah, you guys too.
Yeah,
you guys
I agree.
too. You guys are getting it, man.
Yeah, that's what's missing. I think is the, you know, life gets so comfortable and easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
complacent.
complacent.
you know.
And yeah, we decided to jump outside of the box, man. We were gonna turn it upside down and
Yes.
try
Yeah,
something
we were
completely
pretty
different.
comfortable.
Yeah, we were pretty comfortable in
So
Denver.
for some reason, we decided to throw it upside down. Huh?
But we had nothing, and then we built something.
Yeah, and that's tangible.
Yep, and I was like, wait a second, we can do this
Yeah.
because we've already done it once,
before.
and maybe we end up upside down, maybe we don't.
Yeah.
But we're not as scared to try it now.
Yeah.
You know, because we've already done this, not this, but quit our jobs and started a business, and
Yeah.
that was so scary, but not like this.
Yeah.
This is
This is on a whole new
Well,
level.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, are we crazy?
I've been jobless for a year, and I'm like,
Yeah.
But now that I'm getting busier, I'm like, I'm good. Yeah. In those times when you start slowing down,
Yeah. It's still
I
crazy.
gotta be busy. We gotta
Yeah.
do stuff.
That stair craziness is real. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like, you're so busy, and then all of a sudden it starts slowing down. You're like, something's off.
Yeah, like
What's going on? What's
something's
going
off.
on? What's going on?
Or the weather messes with you and you can't get things done.
Yeah.
As long as we don't miss the lesson in all of it.
Or the beauty of life.
The
Yeah.
beauty of it. 'Cause,
Yes.
And you guys live in a very beautiful spot, the beauty of nature.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, you guys have a lot of beautiful, beautiful surroundings
beautiful.
surrounding you guys.
Yeah. We went from
25 acres.
0.16 acres in Denver to 25 acres.
See, now you know why
Yeah.
the .36 matters so much in the 41.36.
I do.
Yeah.
Dude.
When
That's,
you go from that in the city to like actually having some land, it is definitely
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
huge change.
That was big in Denver. That was 2 lots. 26.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Now we have so much. We haven't even explored it all yet.
Yeah, that's
I feel you on
It's
that one.
thick and overgrown and stuff, but
I've gotten to some areas on the.
we've
On
gotten
here,
to a
but-
lot of the back, but there's still some of the back that we haven't even touched yet either.
It's so
There's still a lot of
thick
the
with
back.
the briar brushes to where it's like,
yeah.
Oh, wow.
even in the winter time when everything's dead, it's just the briar
Hard to
bash
get
like
through.
wall. It's like, I'm not fighting through that crap. Like,
Yeah, we need to come down there with like a bush hog or something, but then even getting it through there, I don't
Trying
know,
to get it
just
back
machete
there.
it out. I'm not sure how we're gonna do
just
it.
gonna have to get the chainsaws out. And,
Chainsaw it up, yeah. Let's go to town.
Oh.
But
Later.
it's pulling
Could
it
you
out.
do
you
like
know?
a control burn maybe?
Yeah,
at
but
some
not
point?
like you'd have to chop it and
It'd
pull
be
it out
rough.
and then put it somewhere. I wouldn't just burn back there.
yeah, it's so
Okay.
thick back
It's too
there.
yeah, it's too
Okay.
dangerous, dude.
Burn the mountain down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you don't want that.
no, that's too dangerous. Mm-mm.
It'd be the highlight of the town.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we did see a burn.
41.36, burn down the mountain.
Again, 4th of July wasn't enough for them.
Oh, that was epic.
I loved it.
Man.
That
I'm
was
just gonna tell you
good
that
times.
You only get to see that stuff on YouTube.
Right. Well, you
For
saw it
real.
in real life.
I got to see it in real life.
I
I
know.
never
It-
thought I'd see it in real life, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I can still see Gary jumping off of the edge over here.
Right.
And
Hey,
the
no
We had
fireball.
We had one that malfunctioned and blew up. Dad and Denise and Gage was all right by it. I lit it, and a mortar just barely popped out and blew up right in between us. And yeah, it was like,
Man.
it was scary, man. I can't even imagine being under like 50 rockets.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts. I
Thank
thought I was worried about freaking Anthony and Roxanne because us 3 were up there, and I was standing there for a minute like this. Hold up, what? And I was like, where are they? And I couldn't see anything because of how bright all the lights were. I was all, I'm blinded. I can't see anything. But it was a good time. I'm glad that nobody got hurt.
And I'm glad that you guys came back out after all that.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, we would.
We brought fireworks.
That ain't happening ever
Yeah,
again
no.
on that
Okay.
building.
No, that was a one-time thing, guys. I hate to disappoint you.
We were really sad that you guys had to go through all that, but
I was just glad that nobody
It
got
was-
hurt.
It was epic. It was
yeah.
epic.
It got fixed in a matter of like 20 minutes. Because
Yeah.
I had literally a perfect amount of
The
subfloor left.
extra.
So I was all, it couldn't have went out worse, or better, I mean, in a sense.
Right.
Like, geez,
Yeah.
it was good.
It was
Good.
something
I'm
that
glad it
nobody
worked
will.
out.
Yes.
will never forget it.
No.
I will tell my
Yeah.
grandkids about the time I got to watch all these rockets blow up underneath Gary.
Yeah, and tell
was
cautionary
nuts.
stories on 4th of July.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
Don't
happened.
play with fire.
Happen will never happen
Work.
again, that's for sure.
Fireworks.
Well, guys, we can sit and hang out and chat forever because we just are having a really
Yes,
good
we
time
are.
visiting, but we do have to put in the work. It is starting to be afternoon, so we're going to get this video out to you guys. We'll be live on their channel at 8 o'clock tonight after some good grub and after this little well house gets built. So we will see you guys there. Yeah, we're calling it for today. So until the next one, guys, we love y'all and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.
Bye.
All right.